Hey everyone, Waddler-D. We're back for a new Let's Play and a re-recording. It is the game known as Paper Mario Master Quest Jr. And this is a modification of Paper Mario for the N64. And I gotta say, it's gonna be an interesting showcase because it is a difficulty mod of the original game. It adds a bunch of new things such as badges, areas, items, and enemies. And it also does some tweaks to certain particular bosses that you're familiar with in this game, and adds some new events that you would not expect until they are thrusted upon you. And gotta say, it's been an interesting ride doing it through my first run, and gotta say, it's also difficult, but it's at least not Master Quest difficult. Gotta say, Master Quest is a entirely different beast, and I felt that Master Quest Jr. is a lot more reasonable in a number of ways, and certainly eases you into it better than the original version of Master Quest did. But as we can see, we got a nice little showcase of the story plot, where Bowser decides, you know what would be awesome? Taking this thing and becoming a wizard. Not just any wizard. A wizard of wishes. And yes, he decides to basically open-handedly slap all these stars onto these freaking collectible cards and basically kind of take over the Star Haven in a sense. So, good job, Bowser. Way to be thinking ahead and realizing, you know what? No, we're not doing a good job kicking Mario's ass, so we need to get ourselves the ace up our sleeves. And that is how Paper Mario and this mod begins. Paper Mario Master Quest Jr. And I do love the Bowser Jr. symbol, even though he's not even in this damn game at all. I don't mind that fact. He didn't really exist back then. But I'm certainly going to do all that I can to show off everything that is in this mod. I don't know if I'm going to immediately take on the super bosses, because there are super bosses. I think that will be a stream event of sorts, but it will not be immediate, that's for sure. What I will say though is this is going to be fun, and I recommend you guys that have played this to kind of share your thoughts and feelings about it, because that's important too. It's not just me showing off everything. I like participation a lot. Like comments, complaints, everything. Just share your experiences, your thoughts, your feelings, anything about this game so people can know about it, even though people already know a lot about it. But I mean, more knowledge out there is a good thing. So I'm going to start off with naming myself, of course. I mean, that's how every Mario game is going to start if it's an RPG. And we're going to dive right in. And it starts off with the Mario pad, man. It's good to see this place, but more importantly, it seems different. I mean, for one thing, was that mailbox there? And for two, hey, it's Luigi! They got together again. Yeah, Mario and Luigi were not living together in the original for some reason. But here we are, the brothers finally together, possibly going to be starring in their own game to get... Oh wait, this is Paper Mario. But yeah, it's kind of nice to have Luigi finally be part of the story in some degree, because Luigi was reduced to, I'm in the freaking credits in a cameo in the Super Mario RPG, and that kind of pissed me off a little bit. Also, note the nice details about this letter, and that you can actually read the words that are appearing on top of the screen on the letter itself. Like, you can actually see Sincerely Pete, or Sincerely Yours, Peach. And more importantly, My Dearest Mario and Luigi. That stands out pretty damn good. And I like that little attention to detail from Nintendo there. Or Intelligent Systems, really, because they're the one that made this game. And gotta say, Mario and Luigi doing their frickin' plumber expertise by installing a pipe directly in the Mushroom Kingdom. Or, in this case, Toad Town. Yeah, the Mushroom Kingdom has grown a lot. It even has a freaking port, from my understanding, like a dock where you can... Like, how the hell did that happen? not going to question it because it's kind of cool that this game is certainly showing the brilliance of Mario world building, because it's good to know more about Mario's freaking surroundings. And first thing you can do when you play this mod is you can talk to Luigi and learn about a challenge that is in the game. And that challenge is the 0 SP challenge, and it is a very difficult one in a sense that you're going to be doing a BP only challenge in Paper Mario, and the way it works is that you can equip 16 badges for free, but you get no star points, so it's all about knowing what badges to pretty much put on and what works best. So you're going to be relying a lot on badges in this one, but I'm not going to try it for this video series. I'm going to be probably using that for a stream, most likely, but it's not going to be now or soon. It's going to probably be next year at this rate. But I'm going to say no to Luigi and start talking to people around the party. Now, while I would be pretty much running to the back of the castle, trying to get through this cutscene of sorts, I highly recommend newer players really get into the environment that this game's pretty much showing off right at the beginning. It's kind of nice to see how this game's going to be rolling in terms of the environments that you're going to be possibly going into. Like, this guy looks like he's ready for winter, yet it's clearly summer out. And this guy serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever except, hey, I exist, I eat a lot, my metabolism is like that of a 5-year-old. That's great, Toad. How you doing? But more importantly, the variety in this room is incredible. Like, for example, these female toads, you can tell that they're female toads from the male toads running around without a frickin' undershirt. I don't know how that works, or that's a dress code that they have, but here we are, and I'm not complaining because SMB2 Toad is the best Toad ever. And if they're gonna look like that, I'm not gonna complain. But just the fact that we have this Toad wielding a spear and having this cool-ass cloak, not to mention this enemy from Super Mario World 2 just being a normal piece, like NPC chilling out and having a good time at this party along with everybody else. It's nice to see that Nintendo hasn't really forgotten that relevance of those older games, and it's like, hey, here's a nice little cameo of these characters, you might see them later. And of course, who could forget the Chancellor from Super Mario RPG, making me trip down a frickin' set of stairs just to tell me about a damn map. Wait, Minister, when the hell did you get demoted? Or is it promoted? I honestly don't know. But he's gonna turn into Toadsworth eventually, so let's just take in the fact that we had some green-topped Minister at one point. And of course, who could forget these awesome, wrapped-up, turban-wearing Toads? I love the design of these guys, because you can truly tell that they come from a hot, arid region. And to be fair, I also like the mice with the frickin' little mask over their face. You can maybe think there might be a bandit of sorts, but they're just a cooler-looking mouser that's not going to kill you with bombs. And what scene would not be without a slice of cake that you can't eat? Damn. But however, there are a few Toads that are going to rag on Mario or tease him about, you know, Peach is not taken, you know, right? And of course, this guy is here to tell you just about all the regions you might be exploring later in this game. But unfortunately, forgetting the most important topic of all, what game is this guy? We're gonna have to take you out back later, educate you with fists. And of course, this Toad not only tells you about an area later on, but also rags on Mario. Dude, stop trying to get some information, jeez. And fashion. We can't forget about fashion, because there's a lot more of that in this room. But I don't understand how this lady has forgotten about the fact that Mario's been wearing these overalls for 35 freaking years. Come on. And of course, we have elderly people too, like elderly bumpties of sorts. Pretty damn awesome, but... And this is a first, man, and to see a Koopa in here. I think Koopa the Quick has been doing some fantastic things, spreading the word that Mario's not such a bad guy, just don't race him, he'll kill us. And to be fair, it's good to see the Koopas like getting to be more friendly with the Mario Mario and Peach and all the others, because Koopas aren't that bad, really. I mean, they're probably just making a living, and Bowser has the best pay for, without any judgment. Like, these guys seem like they have to be a Toad, and they have to be able to hold a spear. Dude, you're up here, and they're down there. I think you're fine. Okay, fine. You can have your palpitations up here. This guy... What do you have to... okay. You're making me concerned right now. What is this? Are you trying to sell me magic He's trying to sell me magic drugs. You freaking jerk. Keep your drugs. But if you do happen to eat that special cake, what it does is that it will actually skip this entire cutscene coming up. You would not even know this lonely Toad up here exists. All you would know is just the sweet, sweet feel of grass in your face. You'll see soon enough. Because we're going to talk to Peach. And there's one thing I have to say about Peach in the Mario RPG games, especially Paper Mario. She honestly gets some of the best character representation in this game, and it kind of really hints hard at the fact that Mario and Peach might be more than just friends. Just the fact that they're trying to spend time together, trying to hang out, etc., etc. It's a really interesting, like, exploration. But unfortunately, you can't go wrong with the other side of the problem. You know, good old Bowser. Yeah, he has to make quite an entrance in this game. Like, for example, a subterranean castle that moves and flies. I don't know how the hell he made this work. I'm guessing the Star Rod's doing some overtime, but he basically made a 9.0 Richter scale kind of earthquake to lift the castle, Peach's castle, into space. That says a lot about what Bowser's trying to do today. And I gotta say, Bowser's making it work today. He's kicking a bunch of ass. Peach, you do realize, you do understand that maybe we might not be... Oh, never mind. Hello, Bowser. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for making this cutscene all the better, because Bowser in Paper Mario, man. One of the most awesome things to be had. Like, he has a ton of personality in this game. And pretty much in a lot of Paper Mario games, except Superstar. I don't know why they screwed that up, but sure enough, Bowser just has all the key lines at times, and you just can't help but kind of root for the guy a little bit. Like, right now, he's been getting his ass kicked by Mario time and time again, and a little bit of you probably wants to say, you know what, Bowser, win this fight this time. Spice this game up. And sure enough, Bowser has a freaking ace up his sleeve. And maybe a joker, because, to be fair, Mario just doesn't know what he's up against. He does not understand the concept of... Bowser's been preparing for this moment. He's been so sick and tired of this damn plumber kicking his ass left and right, grabbing his tail and throwing him into his bombs of his own making. I don't understand why he set that up. But now he's like, dude, let's go. I'm just sick of this. Alright, so the first major change of this mod that is pretty damn awesome is there's this item that was called the Lucky Star. Mario doesn't need a pendant anymore. It's tattooed to his arm. And to be honest, I am so glad that we are taking the 1000-year door approach where we already have the weapon or item that lets us do the thing that we want to do from the very beginning. And that's action commands. Blocking, attacking. Yeah, that should be a normal thing. That should not be guarded behind some stupid item that becomes just something for granted far, far into the game. But Bowser here, I gotta say, Bowser really steps up his game. It's kind of nice to see him be a lot more menacing than usual. Like, he just comes off as I guess, a very considerable nuisance of sorts. But here, he's like, dude, I not only took over Peach's castle, I'm not gonna take you out. And trust me, when he starts glowing like a freaking star has been handed to him, I'd be incredibly worried too. But Mario, he's trying his best. He's trying to put up a good fight. But as you can see, I mean, Bowser here is basically just having like a cathartic moment in his life where he basically just gets a complete better of Mario after getting humiliated in all sorts of ways. It's probably just like, damn man, I've been waiting for years to do this. And now, unfortunately, Mario has gotten to the point where he can't even do a damn thing against his mortal enemy. And Bowser just says this. Well, that sucks. That's not how it should go. The tutorial shouldn't be a freaking event battle where Mario loses immediately. But here we are. It's a damn shame. So, I gotta say here, guys, Bowser does some fantastic work instilling the absolute fear into the new player when they play this game for the first time. The fact that Mario just face first in the ground, Peach is horrified by it all, and then he's like, you know what? Get this trash out of my castle. Launches him out into the open air with a lightning bolt and sends him hurtling to the ground with no parachute. I gotta say, this game has a fantastic beginning, but we're not done yet. Well, we're done with this video, so next time, we're gonna see how Mario fares in the wonderful world of Paper Mario Master Quest Jr. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios.